Time now for another vlog. And it's already the end of July.
Extremely quick, isn't it? Did it happen like extremely quick?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's just the way time goes as you get older. Time seems to go faster and faster and faster, which is, I guess in this case, good because it's the summer. It's getting hotter. More, especially where we live, it's hot and humid, so that's a great combination. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, welcome to our vlogs if you're new. At the end of the month, Riley and I. By the way, we both have other channels. Our channel's linked below in the description section. Yeah, we just, at the end of the month, we get together. We fly around in Flight Simulator. And we just talk about things that happened in the past month. And, Riley, what are we flying around in today? And where are we flying at? Where in the world are we?
Well, we are in the Texas border.
Yeah, Texas border, yep.
Alright, so we're there, and we're just flying north.
Yeah, we're flying north. We started off at Brownsville, so obviously to our right is the Gulf of Mexico. So I guess we're going to fly up the Texas coastline.
I guess. I don't know, wherever I decide to go.
Wherever you take us. And what is this plane? Is this a biplane?
Maybe. Okay, but anyways, this is the F-35C.
Oh, it finally came out. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, the C variant. There's also the F-35A and the B version.
Yeah.
I think the B version is the one that has the VTOL.
Yeah.
But yeah, finally testing out this new plane. So far, it feels pretty smooth.
You're liking it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Even though it's extremely small.
Yeah.
Well, for this game, it does look a little bit small.
Yeah, well,
Maybe it's just me.
Well, I think it's meant to be a smaller fighter jet, right?
Well, compared to the other F-types, yeah.
Yeah, so it's to be expected. But we've been waiting for months for the team behind the F-35 to finally get it available for Xbox, and then a couple weeks ago they finally got it approved by Microsoft. It took them forever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think eventually you plan on actually checking this out further on your channel.
Yes, I will make a stream about this aircraft, all three variants.
Yeah.
It was the same plane, but
yeah,
all three variants, and I'm going to be covering them on my channel
in the future.
Maybe one day in the future.
Once the GTI stuff dies down this week or next week. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're still in the honeymoon phase when it comes to the update.
Yeah, because there was a new update to GT Online. Some of you know that, the Criminal Enterprises update, summer update. Quality of life stuff and some new cars. A lot of it's locked behind the drip, though.
Yeah. I said like 75% of the update is locked behind the drip.
Yeah.
There's like 18 vehicles and you only have like 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that. Like the majority of the vehicles are going to be dripped over the next 2-3 months. We're also going to get some races on Cayo Perico, so that's cool. And,
I just don't care.
Well, some of us
I know
care.
some people care,
Yeah.
and I know probably Gilly will. He likes to stream that stuff, but
yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just not. If I want to go race, I won't play GTA, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
The problem with GTA is that, you know how it's like a little shared version of everything?
Yeah, it's
You
a
know?
hodgepodge. You know, it's got a little bit of something here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master of none, as they say.
Pretty much, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So you can't take it seriously.
No.
And there's just so many exploits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, when you're doing a motorcycle race,
Yeah.
you either have to know certain tricks or not. Like, for example, like wheelie or lean forward.
Yeah.
Or if you jump off a ramp, pull the bike up so you get faster airtime. You know
Yeah.
how it keeps you gliding?
That's true, yeah.
And, you know, you got to know these certain things or
Tips
you're
and
going
tricks.
or you're going to fail. Or, like, running up the ramps and you know how they have the little side thing for the cars?
Yeah.
That you have to, that gives you like a little speed boost like in the bumps.
Okay.
That too. See, more exploits.
Yeah.
That just don't need to happen, but it just happens because, well, it's GTA, it's broken. They never bothered fixing it.
Yeah, so overall, I guess we'll start off with the Criminal Enterprises update since we're just naturally talking about it at the beginning of the vlog. Your overall impressions of the vlog, of the update weekend?
It's alright. So far, like, yeah, we got like 2 missions for the business. What? Oh yeah, that's not gonna go away.
I know it keeps popping up, but
It's never gonna go away. But anyways, basically, we're gonna go back to the businesses. Okay, so see, we got Lupe.
Yeah.
You basically have to go to the warehouse. She's there. And she gives you, I think for 7.5k, she gives you like either 1, 2, or 3 crates,
yeah.
and one of the special crates.
Yeah.
And what else? She also gives you the export mixed goods. They're okay. They don't give you that much. I think it's like 150k, but with no bonus. So it's all right. Then you have nightclub. You throw people out of the club. You take them to the hospital or stuff like that. So that's actually kind of good. And they give you a bunch of popularity. Like they fill a whole bar for basically not doing anything. It's very like the checkpoints are very close. The kicking them out is the easiest one because they just give you the popularity just like that for nothing.
Yeah, I think flying up the coast is more interesting than this. There's a lot of green and flat. Kind of boring.
Let's go around then.
Yeah, I mean, I think that most people are happy about the quality of life stuff. So I think that's the good stuff. But, I mean, there's definitely a lot more to be done when it comes to the quality of life of GTA Online.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the vehicles in, like, the new helicopter, take it or leave it.
Yeah, I'm not too excited for it. Honestly, like, all of the vehicles, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me and there's, like, a certain vehicle that has yet to come out that don't impress me. But
Yeah.
from what I've seen so far, I don't care for any of them.
No.
To be honest, like the helicopter disappointed me. The rest of the vehicles, some of them are like, oh, cool, that's cool. But now I'm just gonna drop them like one day later. Like for example, like the LM87. That's it. Oh yeah, it's a pretty good car. But guess what? I haven't touched it ever since that one first day.
Wow.
Because it's like I said, it's like a good. Oh, it's cool, but then that's it. Give me something I can use. Give me like a Night Shark, a laser, a pyro. Give me something like that I can use because. You know, what's the problem with GTA Online is it's not what it was meant to be. It's what it has become, which is right now it's like survival simulator. It's not being a criminal, being a successful criminal. It's like survival simulator. You better get an armored car, get no lock on, just get armored vehicles. Please, you gotta survive or just hit passive. Honestly, people are just gonna come out for you. Okay. So yeah, right now the whole thing is to survive. Yeah. And that's just how it is. I mean, yeah, you could do these missions and everything, but then you have these people with Mark IIs and armored helicopters and fighter jets that are just going to come kill you, and it comes to a point where you basically need that stuff. And it kind of ruins the immersion a little, but oh well.
Well, that's been a thing for a long time.
Forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's, like I said, there's no there's not anything interesting.
No, it's copy pasta.
Yeah. Like the only thing we might have gotten interesting might be the new Greenwood and the new Imani Tech, which is
the Omnis EGT.
Yeah, that's a pretty good car.
Yeah,
but like I said, we already seen that before with like all the other Imani Techs. I know it's recent, but still, we saw it recently. So
that was back in December.
Exactly. So it's not even that old. So yeah, like new content for the old content. So yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't really know what to think about any of it going forward. I just feel like they need to do something radical, something different for the December update, and I seriously doubt they will. Even if there's, say, a hypothetical Michael-centric DLC, like last year was Franklin and Lamar, and this time they bring back Michael, you know, because Ned, look, you know, he'll come back.
Yeah, Michael and someone else.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Stephen Ogg would come back as Trevor. Like, he's like the least vocal of the three when it comes to any future stuff with Rockstar.
Well, he's kind of doing other stuff now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to actually have a
career.
Yeah, a career. I mean, the other two are trying to have careers too, but I think Stephen Ogg's the more successful of the three.
Yeah. Where is that the water over there?
I think the coastline is back that way, yes.
Okay.
So back to the Gulf of Mexico. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think over the past week, I've done streams, I've made videos about it, and anything else comes out, I'll probably cover it. But it's just more of the same. I mean, I think the game needs something new, a new location, and I'm not talking about Cayo Perico. Yeah, some people are going to enjoy the races on Cayo Perico. I hope they add a creator mode for Cayo Perico, or the ability to use the creator to make LTSs, races, etc. But a new location would be nice, like North Yankton finally.
I think that's the whole problem with the game, is that we really need a new location, because at this point the map it just feels small. It feels very small. Maybe, I don't know if because the cars are faster now, the map feels smaller, or...
I think it's 8+ years of us...
Or say, yeah, 8+ years of us playing on the same map.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. And yeah, this update is basically quality of life and just adding new stuff to the old stuff.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much it. But hey, I did say that if they did add quality of life changes and update only, and they did update a shit ton of the things, like for example the whole not getting charged for destroying weaponized vehicles, and the whole passport points and
KD.
Yeah, stuff like that. I would appreciate that, and I really do.
Yeah, me too.
It's good changes, but we need more than that.
Yeah. Well, who knows what the December update might bring, but I do feel like that they are going to be slowly winding GT Online down. The problem,
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I really don't think so. At least for another 2-3 years.
Well, that's why I said slowly, because like you were saying, what I was trying to say is that the next GTA game is probably at least 2 or 3 years away.
We'll see. And let's see what they do with GTA Online too.
Yeah, that's something we were talking about during the GTA stream I did Sunday, is like, what is their plan? Are they going to like just expand GTA Online similar to World of Warcraft with the new map from GTA 6 or whatever it's going to be called? And it's just going to be like, hey, you want to go to the new location, you got to buy GTA 6 for $70. And that will allow you access to go back and forth between Southern San Andreas and, say, South Florida, right? Where Vice City is located.
You know what I think is going to happen?
What?
I think it's just going to be a whole clean slate.
Restart?
Of just, hey, you're level 1, you have nothing to start up in a new location.
I think at the very least, what they'll do out of consideration for the loyal GTA Online fans is they'll give them something. They'll give us something. Like over a brand new player, they'll give the veteran players over the last 8 years, maybe they'll give us the opportunity to transfer like $1 million or some shit. Like something, not much, but they'll probably give us maybe
a pre-order bonus.
Yeah, that too. But I don't know. I think they can do a lot of different things. They'll have probably like standard edition, special edition, like whatever edition, and each one will have different perks and benefits. But I think that they will, quote unquote, give out some sort of incentive for players to move over from GTA Online to GTA Online 2 if they do a restart.
Right. I mean, so far, you think they would have done that for next gen, but they really haven't. Like, all this new stuff came out for old gen as well.
Except for the HSW stuff.
Well, the HSW.
Well, there's only the Sterling GT at the moment. That's the Sterling upgrade.
Yeah, and then we're going to get
HSW.
the Camaro, right? The Camaro's going to have HSW as well, I think.
Like Camaro?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when it comes out, but yeah. So let's see what else can we talk about. Speaking of GTA, I guess we can go ahead and get GTA topics knocked out. The GTA 6 info that came out a few days ago.
You can talk about that because I know nothing.
I already talked about it in a video. It's over on the other channel. So
all right.
That's pretty much how I feel about it. I don't think that it's... Okay, let me rephrase it. Unlike previous leaks, I don't think what Jason Schreier had written, I think that it's legit. Because he's actually a writer. He's a credited gaming journalist, or actual legit one that actually writes articles and has behind the scenes connections throughout the gaming industry. So I don't think he'd write something like this unless there was some validity to it. So I think he does know people that either A, worked with Rockstar or are currently working with Rockstar, and I believe him when it comes to the information. So yeah, but if you want more information about that, just go check out my GTA 6 video, I guess. And see, GTA 4, Lost in the Damned, you played that.
Oh yeah, I finished it like 2 weeks ago, I think. It was pretty good story.
Yeah.
It was my favorite out of between GTA 4 and Lost and Damned so far. I haven't tried Battlegate Tony yet, not yet. I will try it eventually. But yeah, I like Johnny. I really like Johnny as a character. All the other characters, like Stubbs and Malk, Billy, like good villains, good partners like Terry and Clay. They were pretty cool. It was just very entertaining. Maybe it's because the whole brother thing with the bikers, and you just hang out with them more compared to Nico and Roman and all those people. I just like the story more, even though it's definitely way shorter. But it's still pretty good.
Okay.
It's a pretty good story.
Are you looking forward to eventually checking out Battlegate Tony?
Yes, I definitely want to go check that one out, but eventually. Not now.
Eventually.
Yeah, one day.
One day. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all the GTA talk for now. I think the problem is we do so much of that on our other channels that, I guess it's good just to get it out of the way and move on. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Let's talk about stuff that we were watching over the past month. We finally got to binge Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So
what was it, like 9 episodes?
Yeah, 9 chapters. Yeah, 9 episodes. Yeah. We didn't wait. We waited until like all of them were out. The entire 4th season of Stranger Things.
Honestly, I think that was the best decision we made.
Yeah.
Because I really hate waiting for episodes. Like, for example, waiting for Kenobi. The whole thing, I didn't like waiting.
Yeah.
The whole, let's wait. Okay, then next Wednesday, let's wait. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to see them all. I want to get this over with.
Yeah, if we end up going and watching, season 2 of Bad Batch, I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Or if we decide, I guess around when we get like a month from Disney Plus, we'll binge Bad Batch, and then we'll go back and we'll binge Andor if it's any good.
I don't care for Andor.
But it could end up being good. So if it's good, I want to watch it. But if it ends up being more of the same, then no thanks.
Okay.
But yeah, Stranger Things 4, what did you think?
I like the villain.
Vecna. Yeah, Vecna was a good villain.
Alright. But yeah, Vecna, the whole crew is back. Who are the name? Mike?
Yeah, Mike, Will, 11,
yeah, all
Max,
those people.
Lucas, Rack. It's so weird. It's like you forget their names, and then you have to remember their names between each season.
Yeah. But, the whole crew is back. Pretty good adventure.
Yeah.
I like most of it. Some people say that they didn't like certain scenes. For example, like the Russian part.
Yeah, with Hopper, yeah.
With Hopper. And, yeah, I mean, I liked it. I'm going to be honest, I liked it. They never bore me. Mm-hmm. Some people didn't like it as much. Looking at you, GB.
What do you mean?
Because you said you didn't like the whole Hopper part at the beginning?
At the beginning, no, because I thought that he should have died at the end of 3. And by the way, yeah, we're spoiling Stranger Things 3 here, but it's been a couple years, so
yeah.
If you're interested in Stranger Things, then you probably have already started watching it. We'll try not to spoil Stranger Things 4, though. But, I mean, in the end, it was okay. I could have taken or leaving the whole, Hopper Soviet Union arc. I mean, it wasn't necessary. They tried to make it work with everything that happens at the end of the season, and it's all right. But
I like it.
Yeah, but I am excited where it leaves off into the 5th and final season of Stranger Things, which I guess we're going to have to wait another year or 2.
Probably.
So, yay.
But the time that comes out, I'm probably going to forget about all the characters again.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, though. We have such a long waiting period between 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2, I don't think it was as long as, say, 2 and 3 are. Definitely not as long as between 3 and 4. So, yeah, Stranger Things 4, pretty good. I feel like I rank it right behind Stranger Things 1, season 1, 4.
3, 2.
3, 2. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I mean, season 1 and season 2 and 3 definitely had some moments here and there, but not as solid as season 1 and season 4. I hope that they finish really strong, the Duffer Brothers, with Stranger Things 5. So hopefully it'll be a good final few episodes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
One thing I will tell you is I don't remember anything about season 2. At all.
Season 2, I think that's when they introduced Max, right? And her brother Billy.
No, I forgot.
Yeah, I think so. And there was that one episode where 11 runs away and she meets 6, I think, or what was the other one like her? Because another one escaped as well a while back. So she's not the only one that has those kind of powers.
I forgot.
From the lab. It was like a one-off episode, and people really didn't care for it. Personally, it didn't really bother me. I thought it was okay. But, I mean, I liked season 2, and I did like season 3. I mean, but this is just comparing them with season 1 and 4. They weren't awful. I mean, there were definitely moments where But I think the problem is you have such a large... each season, it seems like you have a larger and larger ensemble cast. And you end up growing to some of the characters. Some you don't. But... then you have the problem of plot armor, and I really feel like in season 5, I think there needs to be a few casualties before it all ends.
I would Yeah, at least one person
Or few.
or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see how season 5 goes. I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3 years from now.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, so oh yeah, something you were waiting for many months to finally watch a new episode of Helluva Boss.
Helluva Boss, yeah.
We watched it yesterday.
It came out yesterday, yeah. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. We were waiting for like October, so it's like what, 8 months? 9?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a long time. I mean, apparently they were gonna do something else, like because the thing that came out was like season 2, episode 1, but it was supposed to be season 1, episode like 8, part 2.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like from what you said, it was going to be the finale of the first season.
Yeah, it was gonna be the whole Blitz picking up Luna from the Hellhound party or something that they showed us a teaser about, but that never came to happen. It could still happen. It could be the one after this one that came out. Maybe they'll do it like after season 2, episode 1, and they'll finish it. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, that was supposed to come out, but no. Instead, we got season 2, episode 1, and we got a backstory of Stolas and Blitz and Fisserali and his dad, and then them being grown-ups. It was like a flashback for like 9 minutes, and then basically they go back to the pilot and what they did and their relationship, and then they go back to now for like the final 4 minutes with a song at the end. Which I'm not gonna lie, the song on this one was a little bit weak. Like this song, I for some reason I could not, how do you say it? Like it as much. I just didn't like it as much. For example, you have the whole other songs like the ones from episode 2, episode 3. Episode 14? No, episode 14 have one. What else? Oh yeah, episode the one with Asmodeus, episode 7 or 8, one or the other. All of those songs I really love. I love most of the songs, but this one I didn't like it as much. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the way Stolas delivers the song. I don't know. But overall, the episode was really good. I give it like an 8 out of 10. Because I really enjoyed the whole flashback with them being young and childish.
Yeah, but how many months are you going to have to wait for the next episode?
Well, back in the day, they used to release it once every month or every 2 months. But after this one, I really hope that we see it maybe next month. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't want to have a whole, see you next year.
See, that's my problem. I think, for the most part, I think they do a decent job with their animation and the voice acting and the writing. But if there is a small criticism I can give them, and I know this may not be able to be helped because it's a budget issue that they deal with, and they try to sell stuff all the time in order to raise money to pay people and to keep the show running on YouTube. It's the fact that you put out an episode, then we go several months without another episode. I think I would prefer them like focus on getting episodes done, like a season, work like a standard TV show, right? Mm-hmm. Or like whether it's animated or live action, like just put them all together, and at least the first half, have the first half ready to go, right? And then release them on a monthly basis. Okay, fine, do it once a month. Okay, boom. And then by the time you get to the halfway point, maybe you have the other episodes ready to go. But I think that the problem is you have to have a regular schedule, and they're not very good at that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because I don't know how much the view count is today, but when you watched it twice yesterday after I streamed, you and I watched it, and it was already over 1 million views.
I think it right now has like 5 million.
Jeez.
Yeah. So people are watching it. And
more.
The thing is, it's #1 trending on YouTube right now. So it's like the most trending video right now. Well,
it's pretty obvious that
people want it.
Yeah, they want more of a Helluva Boss, so that's a positive for the animators. But I don't know. I just think that it would strengthen them as a franchise and as a team to actually have the episodes put together in advance. And maybe they'll be able to do that with more money like coming their way, because a lot of what they do is dependent on, I believe, ad revenue
and merch.
But
not gonna lie, that merch sells.
It does sell, and you even bought some of it.
Well, to be fair, it's cute looking and it does look good.
Well, I mean, you are a fan, and
I mean,
that's what,
I like
that's what fans do.
No, that's the thing. I like most of the characters I like Luna, Blitz, Millie, Stolas, Moxie. I like all of them.
Okay.
Like, there's not a single character I hate. Even the villains are good. Like, there's not a single character that's like, ugh, this bitch, or ugh, this character. It's like, can you get this character out of my face? I don't like him.
What city is that?
I don't know.
I guess we need to zoom down. It might be Houston.
But yeah, like most of those characters, like I love them.
Yeah.
I wish I could buy like all their standees, but I'm not rich.
No. I bet the frame rate is going to suffer us getting closer. I think this might be Houston.
I guess we're about to see.
Right. And my sister and her husband now, they went to dental school in Houston. So I went back and forth a few times throughout their, like, I think it was University of Texas Health. Even went to their graduation. Yeah, I think this is Houston. Is it Houston?
I got no clue.
Because it did say Houston Center a moment ago in the game. I was reading the subtitles. I think that is Houston. I could be wrong.
I'm looking for checkpoints so I can see.
Woodland Heights. All right. So that means if we go towards the coast, yeah, George Bush International. Yeah, I think that's outside.
Intercontinental.
Yeah. George Bush Intercontinental. Yeah, that's outside of Houston. So yeah, we are outside of Houston. So if we go towards the coast, we may go where over there near where my sisters and I would go to the beach.
It's over here.
Yeah, and I think I have showed that off in previous vlogs. I know we're getting a little off topic, but I hope with more money coming their way, they're able to secure their finances better when it comes to Helluva Boss, and they're able to actually focus on getting numerous episodes put together and put it out on a regular basis. I think we're asking too much for, to say, once a week, maybe once a month.
What, for the episodes?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, they're going to release it probably once a month.
No, that's what I'm saying, once a month. I think that would be pretty impressive if they could actually get on a schedule where they were getting the animating department good to go, the voice acting, the writing, all of it mixed together, and the editing and production.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But what do you think of the recent episode?
It was an okay flashback. You know, I think they could have done more with the flashback, but it was all right. But I don't want to spoil too much about it in case anyone else might want to watch Helluva Boss. Well, it's up on YouTube. You can go watch it. So, let's see. What do you think is going to happen in the future? Anything?
For what?
Helluva Boss.
For Helluva Boss? I think we're going to have to wait
a few months.
A month or two. And they're probably going to release like free videos that, hey, buy the merch. And then we're going to get the next episode. And I think the next episode either has to be the whole season 1, episode 8, part 2. It has to be that. Or is it episode 7? One or the other.
Why are we going further in? I want to go to the coast.
Oh, okay, we're going to go right.
This is like East Texas. I hate East Texas. I grew up there.
Okay, so we're going to go over here then.
Let's go to the coastline, yeah. Man,
all right, so
it's nothing against anybody that lives in East Texas, by the way. I grew up in East Texas. And I know that this is like this, I guess, I don't know if Houston counts as East Texas, though. But we're eventually going to find our way if we keep going north into East Texas.
All right, so over here?
Or this might even be, going into Louisiana. I was kind of hoping we could go to the coast, but you can go wherever you want to go.
Well, I don't know where the coast is. I think it's over here.
See that big, giant body of water over there? That's the coast. That's the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay, we're going to go back there.
Okay, cool. So what else? Oh, yeah, I watched Season 3 of The Boys on Amazon Prime. It was all right. I think I like Season 3 of The Boys more than Season 1. I mean, no, fuck. I mean, Season 2. Season 1 is amazing. I love Season 1 of The Boys. Season 2 was okay. But I think Season 3 was a little bit better than Season 2. And I'm also looking forward to Season 4 of The Boys. And I don't want to spoil it. But, yeah, I can't wait for Season 4 of The Boys. So hopefully it'll be good. And it'll probably be a few years before we get Season 4 of The Boys. Or Season 5 of Stranger Things. So that's just the way it goes. We have to wait.
Hurry for waiting. Yeah,
but there are shows out there, fantastic, wonderful shows that have come and gone that we can just watch the entire series. Like Farscape.
Farscape's pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so a little backtrack. A few months ago, I tried to get you into Farscape. And you kind of got burnt out somewhere. I don't know if it was halfway through Season 1, but it was a few episodes in.
Yeah, it was like 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was a slow start.
Yeah. But then for some reason, it's like, you know what? Let's just watch Farscape again.
Yeah.
Because GB wanted me to watch a TV show since we were really not doing anything. Once we had like all the videos on YouTube watched, we really didn't do anything. We either went to PlayStation or just scroll on our phones and do whatever.
Yeah.
And just say, let's just watch Farscape.
Yeah, because we couldn't decide on anything else to watch, and so she was like, okay, I'll give Farscape another chance. And what do you think so far?
I don't like it. All the characters are growing on me. There's not really one I hate. I guess if there's one that's like really boring, that is getting on my not on my nerves, but it's like, ugh, I really have to watch this character. It would probably be San. San's like, okay. I know she's like the most calm, she's like the voice of reason of the group.
Yeah, she's supposed to be like the priestess, yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't care about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, all the other ones are like very interesting, but then you have San. It's like, well, I mean, she's cool, but I mean, can you show me John or Kiana or Chiana or whatever?
Yeah, Chiana.
Okay, can you show me those two or Dargo? Even Dargo's getting better.
Yeah.
Especially in that one episode where John's on a trip, and Dargo is like, like being all cool, man. Let me give you some beer, and
yeah,
that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that episode. But yeah, if you love sci-fi shows and you never watched Farscape, you definitely should consider checking out Farscape. I've loved that show since around the time it came out, and it's a great show and great cast. It was filmed in Australia.
Was it?
Yeah, it was filmed in Australia.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
And the Jim Henson production team's the one that's behind it. How well Pilot and Rigel and all the others look. That's because of Jim Henson. Well, his son Brian Henson, I think, runs it now. But yeah, I mean, it's a great show. It is a slow burn in the first season to really get it, to get going.
Yeah.
But eventually, somewhere in the first season, starts to really, really pick up. And for the most part, like season 2, what do you think of season 2?
Season 2 is way better than season 1.
Yeah.
Like, the episodes are way more entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 meh episodes here and there. But overall, it's better than season 1 in my opinion. Mm. It's just more entertaining and the characters just do more.
Yeah. So that's one thing I just really don't understand. Is you have Disney Plus, right, with their crappy shows. 6 episodes here or whatever, like, I don't know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And a lot of the Marvel shows have this problem too. The writing's terrible and there's not many episodes. So you're not even getting quality or quantity. You get crap. And yet you have shows that have been around a lot longer, like Farscape, that had, 20 plus episode seasons. Way better writing. Way better characters. I don't understand that. How can you have like a bad 6 episode mini season in Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or how could you not like flesh out Boba Fett properly or some of the other MCU shows? You don't have that many episodes to work with. Why are you not hiring better writers? Like, Disney Plus is just doing it on the cheap. They are literally doing like quantity over quality.
Yep. And it's not even that much of quantity. Well, I mean, if you're counting other shows, because if you're counting episodes, then it's not even quantity. It's like 6 of them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I just don't know what they're doing, honestly. Because they used to release so many good I mean, look at this Farscape and Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Like, look at all these shows. And then you have, like, Obi-Wan. And Book of Boba Fett. It's, like, very subpar content.
Well, what's interesting, you can even, throw Clone Wars into the series, because Clone Wars, they had multiple episodes per season, and those episodes were 30 minutes each, or 20-something minutes if you take out the commercials, and there's way more going on, way more interesting writing and character development than in Obi-Wan.
Maybe the thing is that, how do you say this? Like, we've changed or something, or the whole... how the world works now has changed. I don't know if that has anything to affect the show.
Well, it's worked for the worst.
Because, I mean, look at Farscape and... I mean, do you think Farscape could have been made in 2022 without something changing? Because maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's just the way that we work as a society now compared to back in the 1990s.
Yeah, late 90s, 2000s.
Or, yeah, exactly. It's not the same.
It's not the same, and see, shows have gotten shorter, like, for example, Breaking Bad, and now the final few episodes of Better Call Saul. And what's sad is, I guess I'll have to wait till August 2022 before I'll tell y'all my thoughts about Better Call Saul, but I guess that's going to be a month from now. But, yeah, I mean, less episodes, but I'm okay with less episodes per season, and I'm okay with less seasons, as long as the show's solid. And the characters are solid, and the stories are good. And unfortunately, we don't seem to get either with Disney Plus.
No.
But look at Stranger Things 4. I mean, we had 9 chapters, and each episode was well over an hour long.
Yes. No, that was good.
Yeah, it's way better writing. So it still can be done. Like, there are shows out there, and like I mentioned, The Boys season 3 was pretty good. I mean, it had maybe one episode where it was like.
Maybe the difference with Stranger Things is because of the time period set in.
I don't think so.
Do you think so? No.
I think it's the writing. It's the way Disney Plus is, and it's like they're just churning out like easily produced shows that are on. I don't know. I would say low budget, but I heard that each episode of Obi-Wan was like $25 million.
What?
Yeah. Is that what most of that is? It going to Ewan McGregor?
$25 million for what we got?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then what the hell? Where is it going?
That's what I'm saying. Is most of that going into Ewan McGregor's pockets and maybe some of it into Hayden Christensen? Well, I can't imagine Hayden making as much money as Ewan.
No, since he's not even the main character, and he barely makes an appearance.
And Ewan's a much bigger star, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand, like, how is that the best they can do?
I don't know. I don't know.
But Stranger Things was great. I mean, because they have special effects, but they also used a lot of practical effects in the 4th season, and it worked really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But
maybe it's the way that maybe they pulled in episode 7 with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, that they had no plan from the start, and they just said, okay, it's Obi-Wan, let's just throw him in there.
Yeah,
maybe they just didn't have a plan.
Well, obviously the original plan was to make these movies, but since Solo did so poorly, and that was because a lot of people weren't happy about Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And that's why Solo didn't do as well at the box office. If people would have loved Last Jedi,
they would have been running for Solo.
Yeah, because, I mean, Solo is not a bad movie. It's just the greatest hits between Han and Chewie and Lando. Like, everything they talk about, basically they just throw it in there into Solo. I mean, it was all right, but it's far from my favorite Star Wars movie. And I think even that is good enough to have done way better at the box office if the movie before it would have been a lot better and well received by the audience, and it obviously wasn't. Yeah, I mean, that Last Jedi made tons of money, but a lot of people were not happy about that movie after they walked out of the theater.
It was extremely 50-50 or negative.
Yeah, so because of that, Solo bombed, and then when Solo bombed, Disney's like, oh, well, I guess we better not make any more Star Wars movies after Episode 9, and we better just bring back JJ and write Episode 9 instead of Colin Trevorrow's script, which was way better. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do think that's one good thing, I guess, about previous content out there. There's so many amazing shows like sci-fi, sitcoms like Seinfeld, Frasier, the list goes on, and dramas. There's a lot of great dramas out there. So if you don't like the new stuff that's coming out, you can always go back to the older stuff. I mean, like, we watched Knight Rider a while back. Mm-hmm. We enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest thing ever. It had its moments.
Yeah, but it was okay. Yeah. What are those things?
Those are World Erics, I think.
Oryx?
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's pretty much Farscape. So I think we're going to be done with Season 2 in a couple days. So we're close to the end of Season 2. And then we'll have Season 3, then we'll have Season 4, and then we have a mini-series after that. So, but I guess a month from now, I guess you'll be able to share if we are at the end of Farscape by then, I guess you'll be able to share your thoughts about Farscape, either what you think of it at this point a month from now, or your overall impressions of the series. So that's going to be interesting.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And what have we been playing? We've been playing some more GTA, obviously, because of the updates. And it is cool that we can do stuff in lobbies now cell-wise, so that's nice. We've also still playing Fortnite Zero Build. I played through the main story of Spider-Man. I've been playing through Zelda Breath of the Wild off and on. And, the Red Dead funeral finally happened. Well, the community gave it a funeral, but Rockstar's going to keep it going somehow with new Telegram missions. I don't know if it's coming this month or next month, but okay, Rockstar.
Yeah. I don't know. We haven't really been playing a lot of Zero Build recently. Mostly it's because I guess the new event that they have right now, the No Sweat Insurance event, it's pretty meh.
Yeah, I think we both maxed out our battle passes.
Yeah, that's something else. We maxed out our battle pass, and we already got the 2 pages, and the other
three
skins is just very, it's like a...
The 3 bonus pages are kind of crap.
Like gray, gold, and like a greenish
platinum or something.
I just don't care for any of those pages. So I got what I wanted. I want nothing else. And then the whole No Sweat Insurance is like, okay, it's there, but I really don't care about any of the rewards.
Well, like, maybe the umbrella.
I could get it, but I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing, but.
Yeah, so we've kind of moseyed back, even though we still have friends that like playing Red plays. We may play some more with Red tonight.
We'll see.
Hopefully. I mean, it is his birthday weekend, so I hope you had a great birthday weekend, Red. And we'll play a little bit with Max Ammo and Dark Matter Wolf, and sometimes Kane joins us as well when he's away, because it's the UK, so usually he's trying to sleep by then, even though it's like hot as hell in the UK right now, and
it's hot everywhere.
Yeah, well, especially in the northern hemisphere or along the equator.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I like Fortnite Zero Build, but at the moment I'm just like you. I guess we just went back to GTA and we're just doing that right now.
I guess the problem is that everything we wanted in Fortnite we already kind of got.
Yeah.
And you really can't play Save the World for V-Bucks.
No, it's
because
I'll play it with you and Red whenever you guys want to hop into Save the World, and I'll just get some additional XP. But there's no point because the next season pass, it all goes back to 0. All I'm doing really is just getting additional battle stars just to buy
the other colors.
Yeah. I mean, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. I don't care.
I think that's the problem. The whole rewards thing, there's just nothing to get. If you want to get something, it's in the shop. You just got to spend money for that. So.
Yeah, and that's the other issue. I feel like I hate to say this, I feel like I've spent too much from the item shop.
Yeah. And it's a good thing that there's really nothing going on Fortnite, so that way you don't really buy anything.
Yeah, I agree. Or freaking John Cena, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, like right now, I mean, I was thinking of buying the new girl from the shop, the swimsuit girl, Medley or something.
Isn't she like supposed to be Hawaiian or something?
I don't know.
She has like a really like skin tight diving outfit.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want, because the thing is, she looks cool.
Yeah.
But am I gonna use her?
Yeah, I mean, you already have a whole bunch of characters.
I have like over 60 plus skins.
Yeah.
So I really don't need to. No.
Yeah, and I finally got the order. The order came back in the item shop, and the only reason why I wanted the order was because I like her sister, Imagine. So I decided, I might as well have both of them.
Yeah. So now you got the sisters.
And then the last thing I bought was LeBron James's wings because I thought the wings were cool.
Oh, you got those?
Yeah, because they're a cool glider because I can use them on future characters.
Well, all right. I didn't even bother getting it.
I know, but look, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I mean, I was back in the '90s. We used to watch like Michael Jordan and the Bulls and the Rockets and the Spurs play back in the '90s. But I just don't care for sports in general anymore. So it's the only thing I thought was interesting was his wings, and fortunately, I could buy the wings by itself.
Yeah, you don't have to buy the whole character.
No.
If it was COD, you would have to buy everything.
Yeah. But right now, I mean, I just don't care for LeBron. I don't care for John Cena. I don't care for Street Fighter because I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat guy. And there's so many collabs.
That's the problem with Fortnite right now. There's too many collabs.
Yeah.
I don't care for collabs. I want to see more original stuff.
Yeah.
There's too many John Cenas. There's too many LeBrons. Too many. Yeah. Naruto's cool, but still, there's like I just want to see more original characters. Like, for example, that new character in the shop, the whole Medley skin with the swimsuit and everything.
Yeah.
Now that's a cool skin. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna get it, but now that's something I would like to see. More of that, more original stuff.
Yeah.
If I see something maybe more than... I mean, I would get it if I could, but I already have like over 100 skins or 60 plus or whatever.
Yeah.
So I really don't need to.
It'll have to be something I really, really want, but that's the problem. I feel like I have just about any... Like, I have Indiana Jones now. I have Batman, even like the Dark Knight Batman, the Christian Bale Batman. That's my favorite, like, live-action Batman, so I have that. I have Suki's. I have all the Suki's that are... And that's actually a Fortnite character that I actually like. So if there was ever a future Suki, I'd probably buy it. And what else? Oh yeah, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, which most of us will only use every now and then just for...
I haven't seen you using it in forever.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I feel like at the moment I can't think of anybody besides maybe like Ghost of Tsushima. If they ever did a Ghost of Tsushima collab with like adding Jin and Lord Shimura and Yuna. And Taka.
Those 4.
Yeah, if they added those 4, or maybe 1 or 2 others, they probably added 4 at the most. That would make the most sense.
Yeah, they always add 4.
Yeah.
Like right now, they have the whole. They added John Cena. What else were they gonna? Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
They're gonna add Goku, Vegeta, the purple dog, and the other female one.
Yeah, there's a female character. Of course, I'm not an expert in Dragon Ball Z. So.
I don't never care for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but. Yeah, and there's this rumor about how eventually they're going to have Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and I never cared for Family Guy either, so whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, they're just too many collabs.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Halloween stuff will be cool, because, eventually it's going to segue into Halloween. So
yeah, they better bring back some originality into those.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just going to bring back already stuff that they already had in the game.
Yeah, I think that all the beautiful, like, trees that are blossoming all over the place are eventually going to turn dark and scary looking. And it's going to look really creepy on the island.
I really hope so. That would be very creative.
Yeah, I think that's what they should do for Halloween. Because it works for seasons, right? Because you're blooming from the spring into the summer, and you go into the fall when things start to die, and the leaves start to turn brown and gold and red and falling. And
they better get creative, honestly.
Yeah, hopefully they will.
I would love to see some creative stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll just bring back that one mode where you have to fight zombies.
Yeah.
There's I think it's like Nightmare Overrun or whatever it's called, Overrun. From like Chapter 2 and Chapter 1.
No, Undead Overrun is Red Dead Redemption multiplayer.
No, but they're gonna add
Okay.
They might add the zombies back.
Oh, it's a separate mode that you can
it's basically save the world, and there's a boss battle, but in Battle Royale.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I still like the fact that Epic. I think for the most part, Epic does a good job with their live service games. And they do at least fix issues when issues pop up. And they are trying to continue to add content to their game and try to keep it fresh. And I don't know if I feel the same way about the way Rockstar does things, but...
The problem with Rockstar is that they take too long.
Yeah, they do.
That's the problem. And even when they take too long, like, shit's broken.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the new Sterling GT is the new Armor Kuruma, and you cannot even destroy it with bullets.
Yeah, it's basically bulletproof.
It's bulletproof. Like, how does this even happen? Like, Gambo's still a thing. The orbital cannon's still a thing.
Yeah.
Off-radar glitches being a thing still. It's like, how does this even happen? Like, 7 months into the update, what did you do? I got all these cars. I mean, yeah, the quality of life changes were nice, but can you fix these Gamma glitches, these off-radar glitches that people abuse? Like, clothing glitches, leave those in the game, it's fine. But, like, it's just insane. Like, these glitches, because literally, we already encountered, not even one day into the update, there was already somebody in Gamma killing everybody with the Oppressor Mark II.
Well, of course.
Even though they nerfed the Oppressor, people still use it.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, was it enough? And, I mean, for me, yeah, I can counter Oppressor Mark II like it's nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
Because, literally, somebody came to me with a Mark II while you were streaming, really, and... like, it's nothing. He just came into me. I avoided all his missiles. I took him down with one.
Nice.
Very, very easy. For me, it's never been hard to take down oppressors. They are extremely annoying, but it's not hard to take out. They just bother me. It's like, do I really have to deal with this right now? But it's never been hard.
Yeah.
For me, in my opinion. That's just me. I don't know if other people have the same issue. Do you have problems taking out Mark IIs?
Yeah, I do. I'm just glad that they actually did something. Like, they cooled down the chaff countermeasures. They obviously reduced these the abilities of the missiles.
Yeah, I think that was the best thing they could have done for that vehicle.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to nerf it again? Probably not.
No, they're not.
They're just going to leave it. It's like, okay, here. We give you the Person Mark II nerfs. Just leave it, honestly.
I'm just surprised they actually went back and did it.
Oh, it took them 5 years.
Yeah, it took them a while. But I guess I was kind of hoping that they would do like an overhaul to almost all PvP vehicles.
Yeah, because they said they were going to work on all the PvP vehicles.
Yep.
It's like, here we have a rebalance of vehicles, and the only thing we have is just a Mark II nerf. Like, that's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, my guess is if they do more, it might be in the December update. So we'll see.
We'll see. They have, what, from now until December, what is that, 6-7 months?
Yeah.
They better do something. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, Rockstar, give us more hangar space and give us a fighter jet. Just saying. Please, thanks.
Yeah, maybe an F-35?
Maybe an F-35. Here, there's a fighter jet right here. Look.
Yeah.
I know you took inspiration to make the Hydra, but still, just give us Hydra Mark II or anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they could do. They could just add this and, like, make it a new Hydra and just...
Or if you had the new helicopter, you could add countermeasures to it or the ability to not lock on. Just saying, put armor plating on it.
Or create a weaponized version.
Or create a weaponized version, missed opportunity, just saying, okay, that's my round over.
Yeah, or maybe a scope for the new sniper rifle.
Or that, too.
Yeah.
Precision rifle Mark II, maybe?
Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait till December to see what their plans are for December. But they'll have plenty of stuff to drip over the next few months. But I don't know, I think I'll probably be trying to focus on other stuff.
I think the problem is that we're just too burned down on the map.
Yeah.
It's not only the characters that we play as, it's the place where we play as.
Yeah.
We've seen them for too long.
Yep.
And it's like, can you just add a new location, please? Maybe it could be the same size as GTA 5. Just give us a new location.
I think that's asking too much. I mean, we'd be lucky if we got something like North Yankton or maybe even Liberty City, which would be a little bit smaller, but it would be something.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think they're ever going to rework the map of GTA 5 or GTA Online because the problem is the whole property system that they have. And if they remove a building, they might remove the whole...
No, yeah, that's one. Yeah, they're not even on a joke about the construction going on since 2013. Like they're not going to do anything about that.
The thing is there's too many missions there.
Yeah.
And too many, like I said, too many missions. There's too many missions and too many objectives in that. But then again, you do remember in one of the hangar missions with the Rogue, you had to bomb the casino.
Mm-hmm.
They removed that mission.
Yeah, because the old casino's gone.
Yeah, the old casino's gone.
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder how many missions are they going to remove if they wanted to rebuild the whole Mile High Club.
I think there's too many things connected to Mile High. I mean, especially like most recently.
The UOP mission.
Yeah, one of the UOP missions is tied into the Mile High Club, so they're not doing that. It's not happening.
No.
So, yeah, the best they can do is just give us another location to go to and just... Even if it was like, say, hey, you can go to North Yankton, but you're going to have to give us $10, or Liberty City, but you have to give us $15 or $20. Okay, fine. Here's your fucking money. Just let us go somewhere else.
Yep.
Just don't put it behind GTA Plus.
Yep. Yeah, like, with GTA Plus, you can travel free. With no GTA Plus, you have to pay like $10,000 every single time you want to go.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. I think I mentioned that months ago. But... yeah. Anyways, I don't know why we circled back to GTA Online, but we did.
It comes full circle.
So I guess we'll wrap up with a few more things. We didn't watch any movies this month. I mean, last month we watched a couple.
No.
Top Gun and Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah, but that was in June.
Yeah, that was June. But this month I don't think we watched. We watched a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, and, YouTube and TV series.
Yeah, YouTube and Farscape. So that was pretty much it. Oh, and yeah. Will Smith finally apologized 4 months later.
Meh.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's just that, like so many others were talking about, it's just your typical apology video that other YouTubers have done. And, I mean, I hope that he's sincere in his apology. And maybe it did take him this long to finally work up the nerve to issue this public apology for slapping Chris Rock. But in the end, it's a slap. And it ended up making him look really bad, and it ended up garnering a lot of sympathy for Chris Rock. But I didn't see the point of all the different camera angles.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I would have, if I was Will Smith, or if I would have well, I wouldn't have done to begin with, or have anything to do with Jada. That's just me. But if I was, say, one of Will Smith's like people, right, and he came to me and he's like, "Hey, what do you think I should do regarding this apology video?" First off, one camera. Sit down in front of one camera and just be real. Like the part where he's like responding to the commonly asked questions, okay, I get that, but I think that it just came across as a little staged.
Yeah.
Even if he is sincere in his apologies to Chris Rock and to Chris Rock's family and to his own family and to everybody that are fans of Will Smith and looked up to him, that he feels like he let down. But at the end of the day, I do feel like so many others that maybe he waited too long to issue the apology.
Yeah, that was like in February or March. It's already July.
Yeah.
At this point, people don't care.
Yeah, a lot of things have happened since then. A lot more important things in the world
than just somebody slapping a man.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Like maybe a week later, then issue your apology, Will?
Yeah, it's you were a little late to the party, but whatever. It's just a slap. People have moved on anyway. Yeah, people don't care.
Well, it's the one thing I said in Discord when I posted the video. Here's the thing. Like, Will Smith and all these other actors and celebrities, they're not gods. They're human. They make mistakes just like the rest of us do. The difference is when we make a mistake, we don't exactly have millions of people around the world watching us as we make that mistake. Well, in my case, I may have a few hundred, at the end of the day, whenever a live stream becomes a video. But that's nowhere near as many people on my eye, their eyes on me or eyes on you, right, when you stream. Because you have hundreds of people that watch you too at the end whenever you add up all the numbers. It's nothing compared to the amount of people that had their eyes on Will Smith when he fucked up. So, yeah, people fuck up all the time.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
Yeah, it's nothing new. And I hope that in the end, Chris Rock can forgive him and they can move on. Maybe a lesson could be learned here that, what, if somebody's making jokes, they're just fucking jokes, And the truth is, like, compared to Chris Rock's material on stage when he goes on tour, like, that's PG at best, what he was doing at the Oscars. And I think a lot of the jokes at the Oscars and a lot of the lines that are written have to be approved by committee. So somebody probably approved Chris Rock's jokes before he went on the stage and started throwing them out there,
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, go blame the committee that approved the joke, not Chris Rock. Don't shoot the messenger, Will.
I mean, to be fair, it's just a joke.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
I don't know. It wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, it's funny because if he would have just laughed it off.
At first, he did.
Yeah, he did. And then he went up on stage and he did that. I don't know. Like, if you would have just laughed it off, and then maybe if you were generally upset at Chris for the joke, then
just tell him after.
Tell him in private,
Yeah, like, hey, man, that Jana joke, and I didn't appreciate that. If you could just please not do that next time.
Yeah, because apparently she does have some sort of condition with her, like, hair loss or something. I forgot what it was called, but she hasn't exactly treated Will Smith very well.
Exactly.
I've heard some bad things about the way she treats him, so like, I have no real sympathy. Other than that, I don't really have much sympathy for Jada. Like, she has openly admitted to having sex with somebody else, like one of her son's friends, I think. I don't know if, like, Will and her have, like, an open relationship, or she's just does what the fuck she wants to do and he just goes along with it. Like, why would you be with somebody like that? I don't know, but anyways, that's Will Smith's life. You make the choices you want to make. It doesn't take away the fact that I enjoyed Will Smith growing up. And
he had a few good ones.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I love that show. And
I like iRobot. I know people hate that movie. I liked iRobot.
Yeah, it was okay. I liked the first Independence Day. It was great. Of course, it was an ensemble cast. It was him, Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman, a few others that were great in that movie. And Men in Black with him and Tommy Lee Jones, fantastic. And a few other films that he has been in over the years I've enjoyed. And I even kind of liked, what was it, Bright?
It was okay.
It had potential to be really, really good. It did. But I think they kind of failed in some ways. Like the writing, I think if they did a better job with the lore building, I think that Bright could have been its own thing, on Netflix. But anyway, so, yeah, you just got to move on. I'm sure Chris Rock's moved on as well. I'm sure he's had worse happen to him than some guy slapping him. But,
yeah.
So the other thing we've been doing is, as always, we're always working on trying to do more house cleaning. So that's been happening. We tackled like a project in the front room, so we cleaned up a bit.
Yes, we did.
And did some mopping and.
We did some mopping, did some vacuuming,
We finally found an actual mop.
Oh yeah, that's some. Because we've been trying to find like a normal mop, like just the mop, just mop the floor. Yeah. And no gimmicky to the way you hold it or something on the mop itself. And like, no, I just want a stick and the mop.
Yeah.
And we kind of got that.
Yeah.
It was a mop, but it has like a scrub on the side.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. Honestly, it's a regular mop with a scrub attached to it. Nothing too special. It's like the most normal thing I've ever seen. Because every time we get a mop, it has like the handle is like different, or the mop is different. It has all these weird gimmicks. It's like, can I just get a normal mop?
Yeah.
And apparently we found one.
Yeah.
Yay!
Somehow.
So, and we with it, we basically cleaned the entire house, and we cleaned up a bunch of throw up that was on the floor everywhere because Jade isn't turning.
Yeah, the cats. Look, I try to stay on top of the cats, but you can't keep track of every time they throw up. And sometimes you'll stumble across, one of their messes when they get sick, and it's already hardened, and then you try to clean it, but then a little bit of it remains on the because when you mop it, it does a much better job of getting it off the floor.
Right.
But then there's always some surprises we find.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like they fuck up the house faster than we can clean it.
Yeah, it's always been that way.
Why? Why is that? It's like we clean it, then one day later it's filled with cat hair.
Yeah.
There's like 3 throw-ups, one on the kitchen and then one on the office. It's like,
yeah.
Well, can you two relax?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, don't step here, they step here. Don't break the couch, they break the couch. It's like,
yeah.
There's no winning with these guys.
No, it's an uphill battle. It's so weird because I think I do a good job, like keeping their water fresh. Like I'll refresh their water several times a day. If I see any cat hair in their water, and I've done this for years, by the way. So I keep the water as fresh as possible. I try to keep their food as fresh as possible. I try to keep their litter boxes as clean as possible. And yet they still throw up here and there.
And they poop on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Jadis she's 15 years old, and it happens sometimes.
She still pisses me off that when she does.
I know, but I don't think she means to. But it's just she doesn't make it to the litter box, which is all the way across the house, in the laundry room. And unfortunately, accidents happen, and I'm like, okay, well, I just got to clean it up, It's not like she wanted to do that. So you kind of have to forgive her for because 15 for a cat's pretty old. I mean, yeah, cats can live a bit longer into their even 20s. Some cats have. I think I read something about a cat making it to 30.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if Jadis will make it that far, but for a 15-year-old, she's still doing fairly well. I mean, she's got a good appetite still. She loves her canned cat food, but she's obviously not as young as she used to be. And, when you get older, well, things happen. But I don't know why they throw up so much.
They still piss me off, but I guess I just have to deal with it.
I'm just glad my war with the black ants is over.
Oh, yeah, it was something I wanted you to mention.
Yeah,
the whole ant battle.
So I've had this ongoing saga in the kitchen on the counter where the cat food is. I put, dry cat food in one bowl, the canned cat food in another bowl, and I'm always portioning the canned cat food. And I try not to put too much dry food in the other bowl, but months ago, I guess when the spring started, these black ants, really small ants, started invading the cat food bowls, especially the canned one, because it's softer and easier for them. And so an epic war had started. It had commenced across the past several months of me cleaning the bowls, throwing the ants into the garbage, spraying the top, cleaning the top thoroughly first with Raid. Then I got Zevo or
Zeno,
which is advertised to be more friendly for pets and people.
Did it work?
I have not. I mean, it was a struggle for a few weeks after I finally bought that spray. And you remember, like every day, I was spraying at least once or twice on the counter, and I'd have to put whatever Jadis didn't eat back in the fridge because they mainly want to go after the canned stuff, right? The dry stuff they will go after if they have to, but the primary target of the black ants was always the canned stuff with the loose and wet. But I think I got to the point where I just would look on the counter, like underneath it, like at little cracks and see where they're coming from, and then I would spray that area thoroughly. And I did that a few times, and I think it's been a few days or at least a week.
You haven't seen them.
Yeah, they just either their colony relocated or they took such a such a huge loss and a big fat juicy L in their war against me that they finally like went out of existence, and I don't know. But I just hope it's over, because that was no fun. Walking into the kitchen and all of a sudden you see Jadis's like plastic food bowl just littered like piles of like ants.
I'm just glad you finally don't have to get pissed off with them.
Oh yeah, I was mad because I was at war.
Like every single time you went to the kitchen, it's like, ugh, great. Now he's mad about the ants.
Yeah, because it's like they never stopped. They just kept coming about how many I killed. Like so many paper towels went into the garbage with like tons of black ants and cat food wrapped in it into the garbage bin.
Yeah. Also, you were not happy with Jadis because she would just keep leaving the food.
I know, but it's weird because like her appetite has increased again. So I mean, at least now, it's like for the past few days, I'll put out like I'll have it into 4 pieces, right? The little can, and I'll put a quarter of it into the bowl, and I'll mix it with a little bit of water. And the past few days, she just gobbles most of it up now. So I guess it's a positive. So maybe everything's turning around when it comes to the cat's health and the ant issue. Well, for now. If there's any developments in that department, I guess I'll report back in a month. But I'm hoping that my war with the black ants has finally come to an end and they finally relocated and fucked off or found another food source.
Right.
Hopefully. At least they're not fire ants or army ants or red ants or something that actually could sting me. The worst thing that they do is they put out this potent smell. And the smell sucks. I hate the smell, but little black ants can't hurt you. They just, when they crawl on you, it's kind of creepy, like, ugh, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
But anything else?
Not really.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I guess that's the July 2022 vlog. That's what happened to us. We spent most of it indoors, just going out occasionally to go to the store, pick up food.
It was mostly just resupplying.
Yeah.
I guess something that did happen as well, we kind of got a little burnt out on Chipotle.
Yeah, we did. So,
If we're talking about food.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we did kind of get a little burnt out on Chipotle because I started cooking more black beans and I feel like mine are better.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're doing a better job cooking.
Like for example, when we used to go to Chipotle like back in the day, like 3 to 4 months ago, it was because, I want to eat black beans. I want to eat black beans. I want to have a meal with rice and black beans. Oh my God, this stuff is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kept eating there and eating there. Oh my God, it's so good. And then I started cooking black beans. It's like...
And you finally found the brand that...
And I found the brand that I want and the cube that I used back in PR. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, okay. So now I'm going to cook these beans. It's like, this is actually pretty good. And then I started eating them more and more. And then I started comparing them to the ones in Chipotle. And then it's like, the ones in Chipotle aren't so good compared to mine.
Yeah, what's weird is like your black beans that you like, what Goya?
Goya, yeah.
They're not even in the bean aisle at Target. That's what's weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, they're in some other side.
But okay, at least we found them.
Good, because they're like the best brand for beans.
Yeah, and I think last time we ate at Chipotle, the rice, there was something.
The rice was like it was still like very hard. Like you munched it and it was like crunchy.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a little bit wet or a little bit. It was like too dry.
And that's one of the things we don't like about Panda.
Yeah,
rice.
Panda does that too. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, they have issues with their rice.
So it's like, I guess I'll cook my rice, but I don't want to cook it too wet either.
Yeah.
I want to make it normal.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to find like the perfect balance of the rice. Is it too wet? Is it too warm? What's the best amount?
I guess it's all about just like trial and error until eventually you get it. I guess you end up with some sort of like almost close to perfection as possible.
Right.
But I think your rice is pretty good. I just wish we didn't waste as much rice. That's my only gripe.
I'm trying right now to find like the perfect balance because first it was like 0.5 when it came to the cup and that was too little.
Yeah.
Then in 1 cup and that seems like okay, but sometimes one of us wants more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always content with less because I mean that's less carb for me and.
Right, but then I went with 1.5, and then we left a shit ton of rice there.
Yeah.
So I think the perfect balance for us is 1 cup.
Yeah, I think that works. So yeah, I mean the ground beef, you can rotate with that with pork and I guess chicken or steak.
There are other things I could cook as well, but I've yet to see them in the Target aisle.
Yeah.
Or
the plantains. You were wanting to pick up some plantains,
Oh my
but
God, I
but they're not called plantains. We're in Puerto Rico.
Yep, we're different.
What are they called?
Plátanos.
Okay, so you said you can make something out of the plantains.
Yes.
I always thought, like, whenever I first saw plantains, the first time I ever saw them at the grocery store, I just, as so many others would do, I just said, oh, that must be some sort of different kind of banana, but they're not bananas. They just kind of look like, shape-wise, they kind of look like bananas, but they're not bananas.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess next time we go to the store and we see some plantains, we'll pick some up. And
If we don't forget.
if we don't forget. But hopefully, a month from now, we'll be back and we won't forget to do the next vlog. So I think that's pretty much it for now. Is there anything else we wish to throw in there before we wrap up?
Not really.
Yeah.
Have we talked about? I think we talked about everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't go bowling.
Yeah, no, we were going to go bowling, but then something came up and we weren't able to go. We're going to try and go bowling sometime in August.
Let's try to make August the month where we do everything.
Well, yeah, there's a couple things we want to, like, we got to get a new eye doctor because we both need new eyeglasses. So I'm going to try and finally hammer down an eye doctor. I looked at some different ones, some different recommendations in my neighborhood Facebook group. So I'll call one tomorrow and finally try and get some appointments.
Right.
And we also got to go to the DMV and get you a new license finally. We need to do that. And we'll go bowling, hopefully, before the next vlog.
Right.
And I think, is that it? Or is there anything else?
I mean, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, as always, we do appreciate y'all watching our vlogs and hanging out with us every month. And we do the vlogs at the end of the month of every month. So if you want to go back and check out previous vlogs, feel free to do so. And I guess we will see you hopefully in a month from now for the August 2022 vlog.
Bye-bye.